Okay, welcome back to our podcast, Sisters Spilling Tea. If you are a continuous listener, thank you for joining in. If you're new here, welcome. We are your co-host. I'm Naomi.
And I'm Jaleesa.
And again, we're going to be having our little sister, Beatrice, tune in with us again for this episode.
Hey
Our
guys.
first guest.
Yep.
Special.
Special guest. Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
It's over.
Alright, first story is coming from r/relationship advice 8 hours ago.
Oh, it was really recent.
This is recent. I, 29 male, told someone their girlfriend tried to cheat on my girlfriend, 27 female, is now blaming me for the relationship ending. It was my girlfriend's birthday weekend, and she planned to go out for drinks, food, and then to a club. It was her, me, and a few of her friends. That night was going well. We were all having a good time. We went to the club, and one of her friends started dancing with a random guy. She has his hands all around him and goes to kiss him, but some other friends dragged her away. She tries the same thing with another guy, but he rejects her. I mentioned to my girlfriend that her friend's boyfriend has a right to know what she's doing. My girlfriend says to drop it and that it wasn't our business. I told my girlfriend that I was going to message him to let him know what his girlfriend is doing, but she tells me to leave it. She said it's not like I'm friends with him. I went and messaged him, and the next morning my girlfriend asked if I did it. I told her yeah, I did, and she said he's broke up with her, and that my friend got into an argument about it when she got home. I pointed out that it's her friend's fault and it's the consequences of her own action. My girlfriend said I'd cause the relationship to end. How would you handle this? Okay.
I mean, I don't think he technically caused it to end. He just helped it end faster than expected.
Yeah.
I feel like he caused it to end. Cause like not to sound bogus, but like what you don't know won't hurt you. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like. No, I'm not saying I would do it. or
Did she
nothing, but,
actually
like,
cheat or what was she doing?
She was like dancing with their guys.
She was dancing with the guy and trying to kiss them.
Okay. It was the intent was there, but it's not like she actually did. So technically, she didn't commit the crime.
No,
I
but
feel
that's
like-
still wrong.
No, I understand it's wrong. I definitely agree it's wrong because I would be absolutely pissed. But I feel like also like that's what your actions did to break up the relationship.
Mhm.
Like yeah, like the friend snitched or whatever, but like anyone could have snitched. You're in a public place. If you're gonna
Yeah.
not that it's justifying. I'm not justifying cheating, but if you're gonna cheat, at least do it in private.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
you're doing it in public and you expect no one to say anything.
Yeah, I think the only thing that might be issue is that like the boyfriend texted this guy that he doesn't even know.
Yeah.
They're not even friends.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're not even friends. I feel like if anything, it should have been his girlfriend talking to her friend about it, being like, "Yo, you shouldn't have been doing that."
Yeah, I would have
Because
been like
they're
just like
actually friends while the boyfriend doesn't even know this guy.
exactly. I mean, I think I would just like grab my friend and be like, "Yo, chill."
Yeah.
But I wouldn't like tell
It
her
even said here
dude.
too that when she tried like kissing guys, like the friends kept grabbing her and pulling her away.
Yeah.
But I feel like you know how you are when you drink. So if that's how you get when you drink, then maybe you shouldn't be drinking or you shouldn't be in a relationship.
I think
period.
my job, I think I would be like, "Yo, chill." But if they keep going and they start cheating, I mean,
their
like that's all
fault. Yeah,
that's on
that's their
them.
problem.
Yeah.
I'm not there to keep an
Yeah,
eye on your
yeah, like
relationship. That's
babysitting.
between you
Yeah,
guys.
'cause a lot of people in the comments are saying that like, his girlfriend is like a cheater enabler. But like at the same time, I don't think this friend is a grown adult. I don't think it's up to the girlfriend to
Stop it.
stop her what she
Mhm.
can and can't do. She's responsible for her own actions.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like you're grown enough.
Like
If-
yeah, you may not condone the cheating, but like you can't stop them from doing this for the rest of their lives. They have
Yeah,
to grow
you're-
up at some point.
If you're old enough to date, then you're old enough to know how to behave.
Yeah.
If you don't, then you have no business dating. And if you want to sleep around or dance with other guys, that's fine. But then be single.
Mhm.
Because why you want to like hurt someone's feelings?
Yeah. Then there's no point of you being in a relationship.
But I think the guy who like snitched, I think he should have
should've
mind
just
his
kept it to
business.
himself.
I think
Yeah.
he should have kept it to himself too, because he's not even friends with the guy.
Which
Yeah.
not even besides that, I think it's just weird overall that a guy is snitching because like. I feel like guys usually mind their business. Like, they don't get involved. They'd be
Yeah.
like, that's not my problem, not my relationship. I
If
feel like
anything,
usually...
I feel like be hyping it.
Yeah, not just that. I feel like usually it's the girl who be like, nah, that's not cool. I'm going to tell to be a girl's girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like he's just weird for that. Like, he wanted to start some drama or
I
something.
feel like it'll only be okay if they're actually friends. Like,
Yeah.
if they're really close.
Yeah, then it's
yeah.
different, but like
Yeah.
they're complete strangers to each
Mhm.
other.
Yeah, no.
So I
Yeah, for what? Just for them to get back together and now you're the enemy?
All right, this is coming from. Oh, this is also reason too. It's coming from the subreddit Vent 8 hours ago. Hit it off with a stranger online. Then I found out it's a 13-year-old girl and I'm a 26-year-old dude. I said we can't talk anymore. Now I feel guilty about it.
Why the fuck you feeling guilty? First of all.
Yeah, he didn't know.
But not just that, what is there to feel guilty about? Goodbye, little girl, go to sleep.
Oh, wait. Oh, he feels guilty about it. Like,
Yeah.
that they stopped talking? I thought felt guilty
I
that he
don't
even
know.
considered talking to her.
Oh, he could probably be like
I
that.
thought,
I
like-
took it as like he felt guilty that he's not talking to her.
Oh, no,
I
I took
don't
it
know.
as like, oh my gosh, I'm talking to a 13-year-old girl? Like, oh my gosh.
This is my first time posting here. I really hope I don't get hate for this. I was chatting in a video game Discord server as an argument between two members happened. A new member was defending a position I agreed with from a veteran member. I took the side of the new one as another veteran member, and they thanked me for it. When the argument ended, I shot them a DM, clowning on the other party. We got talking, we had a bunch of similar interests, our humor and personality seemed to align, and we played some of the same games. We looked through each other's libraries and decided to play a game we have in common in VC. Before that could happen, I apologized for the direct and possibly awkward question, and I said I needed to know if they're an adult, as I'm an adult too, and the age difference could potentially make it awkward to VC. It's happened to me before. They asked if I was also a woman, to which I responded saying, I'm not. I don't know why she thought I was one. Nothing in my profile or speech etiquette that indicated that I am. Then she said she's 13 years old. I said I hope she's joking because I'm a 26-year-old man. And then she said it's double her age, which yeah it is, and that she isn't joking. She asked if we could still remain friends. It took me a while to find the right words to send her as I was slightly taken aback, so she said she assumes not because I'm not talking anymore. I finally responded saying I know it's difficult to see from her perspective right now, but I was also that age at some point, and it would be deemed highly inappropriate for me as an adult to DM and VC a teenage girl online. I said I hope she doesn't think ill of me for saying this, that I want her to take care and stay safe, and that if she needed help, she could feel free to DM me again. She said that it's fine, that she respects me for being transparent and mature about it, and to have a good day, and that was that. The reason I feel guilty about this, my first ever video game was bought for me as a 12, 13-year-old online by an adult stranger. We talk and play together for hours at a time. He helped me navigate life in an abusive household and shaped me to the person I am today. I've had many adult online friends at that stage. They were my entire support system. I sincerely believe it is possible to set healthy boundaries between adults and children. I also distinctly recall at that age I was hoping to be seen as the equal. I felt now as an inferior due to a number. In the same vein, I had adults online exploit the fact that I was young and gullible, and I was also talking with other men, who I saw more as role models than anything else, which I don't feel is the case here. What more it is it would be difficult for me to find many common topics to talk about with a teenage girl. There's also the elephant in the room that this is a stigma of an adult man talking to a teenage girl regardless of how platonic it is. And when my peers told me he's playing with a 13-year-old girl online, I would certainly raise an eyebrow, as most people would. Now imagine a family member of hers or mine finds out about it. It feels to me like I ultimately did the right thing, but I know my 13-year-old self will be highly disappointed in me, and I know that at that age I just wanted to be validated, and this to me feels like the exact opposite of that. I don't want anyone else to go through what I went through, so I'd love to be that mentoring figure for them as others were for me. But at the same time, I'm not a hero and can't help everyone. I would really love some outsider perspective on this.
Dude, the fact that he even replied to begin with is a red flag to
I
me.
wouldn't even answer.
Just block.
If I found out you were 13, like, and I'm that
That's
age,
it.
I would have never
Mhm.
even answered. Like,
That is just disgusting to me. Yes, I understand, like when he was 13, he had older friends. Okay, cool. Thank God nothing happened to you. But, like, I'm not saying that he's a pedophile or anything. But, like, off the safety of the 13-year-old, you have no business talking to her. Not even just that. The 13-year-old has no business playing those type of games. I get it. It's going to happen. But, like, I think as a parent, you just really have to pay attention to what the heck your kid's doing. And what's it called? And there's obviously going to be a risk with those type of games that they're going to be talking to someone older if they're playing online.
Yeah,
wait, what kind of game is she playing?
it didn't say.
But even, like, let's say, for example, it was Roblox. Roblox is advertised for adults. It's not even like for kids.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of stuff going on right now with Roblox that they're putting, like, pornography and stuff on it. And, like, kids are seeing it without realizing what it is.
Yeah.
So I just feel like even that, for example, like, I just feel like parents really need to pay attention to what their kids are watching. Even, like, as simple as YouTube Kids. YouTube Kids has a lot of inappropriate stuff. Like, they make cartoons, but add, like, swear words and all that, like, on purpose. And, like, I know there's, like, a lot of, like, YouTube videos under the kids section that like try to tell the kids, like it's a cartoon telling the kids to go like kill their parents and stuff, like but like in a kid way. I don't know how they say it, but like there's been like YouTube like videos about it, like TikTok and stuff, of like moms like finally hearing what their kids are watching, because they'll like randomly put like something on and then they'll hear it in the background, and it's like, what the heck, like just there's so many like bad people in the world. Like I think that the parents should be like knowing what their kids are doing.
I don't think he should have answered her either, only because like that's a child. But I also think even his response, I don't think was bad though, because he like cut it off right away. He's like, "Yo, like you're a child, I'm an adult. We're not gonna continue."
Agreed, but the fact that he's like, if you ever need anything, text me.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I
was
would say the last end. I was like, he maybe not include that last end. I mean, if he would have been fine with that first sentence being like, "You're a child, I'm an adult. We can't communicate," that would have been fine. I don't think he should have included the last part. Was like, "But if you ever need help, like hit me up."
Yeah.
Like I don't think he should have included that part.
No, I don't think so either. They don't even know each other.
Especially because,
Strangers.
I mean, regardless male or female, but I'm saying like he's like a 30-year-old male, 26,
Yeah.
and she's a 13-year-old female.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on there?
Yeah.
You know,
it's weird.
even if it was male, it doesn't matter. The point is that she's
it doesn't
not
matter.
of
It's like
age.
that's a child and like an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I personally think like even the child, like they have no business playing online
Mm-hmm.
with like with older adults. Like
No,
I
agree, but with online, you can't control who you're with.
That's what I'm saying, but that's why
Like,
they
you
have
have
no
no idea.
business playing online.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like, I hear the way some men play. They be swearing it up. They be, like, saying all this, like, inappropriate stuff on the chat or, like, on the mics. Because it's not like they expect a kid to be on. They think they're probably playing with a whole bunch of males or, like, adults in general. And, like, let's say you shoot someone. They're like, man, what the fuck is your problem? Or, like, fuck you or your mama or whatever they be
Right.
saying. And I feel like sometimes, like, 13-year-olds should not be hearing that profanity. Like, what are you supposed to be doing? Go play outside, like, or
Mhm.
something. Or, yeah, you can play the game, but not online.
Yeah, I usually only play with like people I know.
But I feel like in this context, though, like, by the story, I'm assuming they weren't on mics. Because I'm saying if you're on mic, you
Yeah, if
can
you're on
tell.
mics, you could tell by who's playing.
And even though, like, they weren't on mics, who knows if you could close the chat. So you could play online and you don't even see a chat. Like for Roblox, for example, because you were talking about it, you could play Roblox. I know you could voice in Roblox. I don't even know how. But I know you could close the chat, so you could play online, but nobody's bothering you. Like you're not talking to anybody. So who knows if that was that?
Well,
case.
like, let's say, like, that you could close the chat. Then
Yeah.
I don't think I will mind my kid playing if there's, like,
Restrictions.
yeah,
or-
exactly. If that means, like, you have no way of communicating with my son.
Yeah.
But, like, if you have a way to communicate with my son, there's a lot of perverts out there that pretend they're a kid, too,
Yeah.
just to lure you in
Just to lure
to
you
a
in, yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
And I was just, like, I would not want to take that risk.
No.
Even if, like, I'm viewed as, like, I'm overreacting. No, like, that's what you could assume now. But God forbid, like, all these other stories you hear through Roblox or whatever, YouTube or whatever, TikTok, that they kidnapped the kid because they pretended they're, like, their age or whatever the
like,
case
oh, like,
is.
like it goes further towards like, oh, let's meet
Exactly.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel... I'm not blaming the 13-year-old because I understand I was 13 once and, like, you want to play these type of games and you don't view it like that.
And yeah, you
You
don't know
know?
better.
But I feel like also, like, the guy shouldn't have replied.
Yeah.
And I just feel like also the parents have a lot to do with this. Like, just pay attention to what your kids are
Especially
doing.
Discord. Discord is a server where like
Yeah, I feel like-
anyone can join.
Yeah.
I don't
but-
know what that is.
Discord,
like
it's like
a-
so when you're playing games, if you want to talk to someone like through your microphone, Discord is basically
It's like a video chat app
it's a
for gaming.
yeah, where like you could just join a server where then you're able to talk to each other through your headset.
Oh.
Or like texting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I don't have Discord, but
I have Discord, but like the servers I have, like you have to be given that server. Like someone has to create it that you know, and then they give you the link in order to join the
Okay.
server.
So you have to know someone.
Yeah, it's like I've never done a
join.
server where like it's
Anyone
just
could
out in
join.
the open and you just join. The ones that I've done is where like
A private party.
it's a private party.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know how it works with like.
I don't
this.
know. I just feel like all that stuff gets me like very nervous. Only because now I do have a kid, so I view it a little bit different.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think personally, like, my kid at 13 should have no business having social media.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I was that age once, and at that age, maybe I'm like, but I don't see it like that. It's just Facebook or whatever the case is. But I just feel like there's so many stories that like shit happens to kids, and I just would never want my kid to be in that situation.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like I knew someone when I was only like 14, and they were talking, they're my age, I think, no, I was like 13 or 14, and they were talking to a whole 18-year-old without their parents knowing. And it's just like, I understand, like, I wouldn't really blame the 14-year-old, because what if she was like manipulated, but like the 18-year-old, like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, that's weird. But then again, where are the 14-year-old's parents that they're not realizing this is happening?
Yeah.
Like, you should really be paying attention to your kid's phone, you know?
Yeah. Wait, I'm not saying like she's like. I'm not saying like he's right or wrong or whatever, but like, what if she didn't let him know like, hey, I'm 14, or like, you know.
For sure. I mean, I understand there's cases like that, but I feel like, okay, if you didn't know, I definitely understand that. But I feel like once you find out, that's when you're supposed to put a pause to
Yeah,
it.
for sure. Because I've heard stories too before where it's like kids like, let's say like 14 or
Fake
15.
their name.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
fake their
make
age.
accounts purposely to troll like older men or like older women, whatever.
Again,
Like, pretend like, oh, like, yeah, I'm 26. Like,
No, understand, but that's when the parents come in. Like, what are the parents doing that they're not paying attention
Yeah.
at all? I feel like me personally, like maybe 14, I will give my kid a little bit more like freedom per se. Like, I won't probably be on him like that on his phone, but I think like younger than that, like 13 and like 12,
There should still there should be
find-
parental restrictions.
Yeah, like I would not let them have social media. I would not let them have TikTok, Twitter, none of that. Only because of the amount of inappropriate stuff. Like, be a kid. Like, why do you want to be exposed to things like so early on?
Mhm.
I mean, obviously, I didn't view it like that as a kid, but now that I'm older and just seeing like all the stuff out there, I just wouldn't want that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, don't grow up so fast. For what? Like, go be a kid. Go outside. Like, go touch some grass.
no, like,
You
fully
know?
agree, but I think that's every kid. Like, every kid wants to grow up so fast.
No,
now
that-
when you're older,
yeah.
you kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
I wish.
Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying I agree with you. That's why I said I didn't like think like that maybe
No,
as a
yeah.
kid.
But I'm saying I feel like everybody's like. thinking
Yeah.
that.
But I think 11-year-olds, 9-year-olds have no business, to me personally, having a TikTok. Like,
No, I don't
why
think so.
do you have TikTok at that age? For what? Like, you're posting yourself. At that point, you're like exposing
Like, putting
yourself.
out there.
You're putting yourself out there. Pedophiles are now cropping your face and using your face for like child pornography.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, now, especially with all this AI stuff. Or not just that, like, you never know who the heck they're commenting, who's commenting on their stuff,
Like, who's
who's
behind the
viewing their
screen.
stuff, who's saving their stuff, or whatever the case is. And like, sometimes, like, you don't even know who's following them. All these old ass creepy men following these little ass kids for what? Like, obviously that's a freaking pedophile, because you have no business following this little ass kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, we all understand there's gonna be pedophiles out in the world,
That's fine.
but where are the parents of these kids that they're not paying attention? You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean you don't know that your kid has Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? Like, obviously you don't pay attention to their stuff, but I get kids could be sneaky too.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I blame the parents.
Yeah, I think the 13-year-old definitely shouldn't be talking to adults online, and the parents should be
Yeah.
at least monitoring what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how they get exposed to things they shouldn't be at a young age.
But I mean, I think I will give the 13-year-old a little bit of grace, only because she says she understood and didn't like egg on.
Yeah.
You know, she was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I definitely understand." Like, and then they both cut ties.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think he's like, what was it like? If he's an asshole,
Yeah.
I don't think so. But I think he just shouldn't have said the ending where like.
The ending
Oh,
where, like,
yeah.
if you need any help, like, reach out to
Mhm.
me. That's just, like, you don't know
But
each
at
other.
least he didn't continue talking to her.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't
honestly,
think he's
at
a
least
pedophile.
the minimal good thing he didn't continue to reach out to her, because
Yeah.
then that would have been, like, that's a little weird that you're still continuing to talk to an
Mhm.
underage kid.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Am I overreacting for asking my wife to stay at her mom's after I caught her putting something odd in my coffee? Not trying to kill me. I, 46-year-old male, really shaken, need advice to know if I went too far. My wife, 49-year-old female, and I have been married for 4 years, together for 7. She's always been so kind, always making my morning coffee, and have a good life together. English isn't my first language. I speak it well, but sometimes I struggle to explain feelings, so bear with me. For the past few weeks, I've been feeling off after drinking my coffee. Dizzy, nauseous, sometimes my hand shakes. I thought maybe it was work stress or something I ate. But 2 days ago, I came home early and I saw my wife in the kitchen dropping some kind of powder into my coffee mug from a small unmarked vial. It wasn't sugar or creamer. It looked strange, like medicine or worse. When she saw me, she slipped the vial into her pocket and said it was just a new coffee mix. But her voice was shaky and she wouldn't look at me. That evening, I asked her calmly to tell me what it was. She said it was a natural supplement to help me feel better, but she couldn't say what it was or why there was no label. I got scared. Those symptoms I've been feeling aren't normal. And she's never hidden things before. I told her I needed space to think and asked her if she could stay at her mom's for a few days. She got upset, started crying, and said I was overreacting and breaking her trust. She left last night and now she's texting me saying it was nothing harmful and I'm making a big deal out of it. I kept the veil and I'm too nervous to test it. I love her, she's my everything, but I'm scared she might be putting something bad in my coffee. Am I overreacting to ask her to leave? I can't sleep and I keep checking the locks on the doors, feeling paranoid in my own home. Please tell me if I'm in the wrong here. Is he overreacting?
I don't think he's overreacting. I do think that the wife should have just told him like what she's putting in the drink
Yeah.
because it's his drink.
I'm like, dude, it's Marilax. You've been having stomach problems.
Like if he wanted a supplement in his drink, he could have done it himself. I feel like he even said that he was like feeling like sick from it too.
Mhm.
So like it's obviously having a bad effect on him. So like why not
It
just
is
tell
a
him what
little
is it?
strange though when she caught him that she got like
And, like, put it in her
spooked
pocket.
Yeah.
and like hit it.
Because if it wasn't a big deal, then why are you acting that way?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the update?
So there is an update. Thank you all for your response. You guys really helped me clear my head. I was hesitant, but I called 911 and they said to look into it. I'm feeling worse each day, dizzy, weak, and my stomach's still off, so I'm heading to the hospital today to check it out. My wife keeps texting me, begging to come back and saying it was just a herbal energy boost she found online, but she still can't explain why she hid it. I told her to stay at her mom's until I knew more. I'm scared and exhausted, but I'll keep you guys all updated when I get answers. Thanks for making me feel like I'm not going crazy. There's another update.
Okay, go.
Alright, he says, hey everyone, I'm at the hospital. Sorry for not keeping y'all updated. I'm not really feeling well right now. Thanks so much for all the comments and supports. The doctor ran some tests and said there's something off in my blood work, but they don't know exactly what yet. They're sending samples to the lab and it'll take a couple days to get results. They told me to stay here for observation because my symptoms, dizzy, nauseous, shaking, so it's getting worse and very quick. I gave the vial to the police when they stopped by earlier and they're testing it. They didn't say much. Their serious faces freaked me out. Okay, there's one more update. My wife keeps calling me, texting, sobbing, saying she's so sorry and that it was some herbal remedy from a friend to help me, but she's still dodging my questions about why she hid it and it's making my head spin. I told her we can't talk until I'm out of here and know what's going on. She's at her mom's, but her texts are so frantic, it's breaking my heart. I love her, but I don't ever trust her again. I'm stuck in the hospital bed and I feel so alone. I'll keep you guys updated when I hear from the lab or police. What do you think?
I think if it's no big deal, the wife should just confess already what's going on. Like, I don't know why she's still dodging the questions. Like, he's in the hospital, sick, getting blood work done. Obviously, whatever she gave him is affecting him in a negative way, and she should
Yeah.
just say what it is already.
I mean, like, let's say it is just herbal tea, right?
Then why can't you say that?
Why can't you say that? Not just that. I feel like if you're hiding from me, like, that's tea and that something's going on, I'm not gonna lie, I would think you're doing witchcraft on me.
Yeah.
Or something. Like, you will be whining bad on me.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, what do you mean you got a remedy for me? To fix what? Nothing's been wrong with me until you got this for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, no, I think I definitely will be calling the police. Even a comment right here says, you need to call the police, and it has 17,000 likes on it.
Agreed.
So.
Well, I mean, he was already in communication with the police, so that's good, because he gave him the vial for them
And
to do.
someone's like, also, who decides to give their partner a supplement without their consent?
I feel like she's gonna gaslight him.
That is
Yeah.
not normal, and I'll be livid. I don't think it's just a supplement, though.
Yeah, she's like going around like a topic, like not wanting to talk about it purposely, which I don't understand why. 'Cause
Either-
it's not a big deal. You should.
Yeah, I honestly think she's trying to kill him, or she's putting like some sort of brujeria on him.
She's like doing something because it's messing up his system real bad.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I definitely agree with you. That is just insane. Yeah, no, he has not updated from what it looks like. So that's like the last one. So, I mean, hopefully there's nothing crazy, and then if there is some sort of toxic in it, that they
Like figure
caught it.
out.
Yeah, and that they caught it fast enough where it doesn't affect him.
Hopefully, yeah, they're able to find a solution for him.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, because if that happens to me, I would genuinely be scared. The fact
Heck
that I'm in
yeah.
the hospital now.
Dude, yeah, and he's feeling like nauseous, dizziness, and all this. I'd be, what the heck's going on?
And I would leave her so fast. I don't care if let's say it doesn't end up being anything bad, right?
Yeah,
the
no.
fact that you're doing this in secret and not telling me, no, I'm leaving you.
'Cause
I
you can't
cannot
trust her anymore.
Yeah, I would not.
You can't trust her anymore.
He's like probably mentally going crazy right now.
That's what I'm
too.
saying. He's like driving himself insane, and it's like you can't trust her anymore. So now, like, I feel like then there goes the whole marriage. Because if you can't trust who you're married to, then what's the point of you being married?
Mm-hmm. So as of now, there's no update. So honestly, he's probably still in the hospital.
Or maybe he's just like
Well, hopefully everything works out with him then. Like
Uh-huh.
everything's
processing
fine.
all this.
Yeah, and he definitely should leave this girl. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
I think so too.
that's very weird.
Not being
Not
married to
okay.
the crazy.
I know.
Shout out to our special guest, our sister. Okay. And then tune in for the next one. Follow us.
Wednesday.
Like and watch our YouTube videos.
Oh yes, and then download our podcast also so we could get more downloads.
Hey,
Spotify.
yes.
Apple, Spotify,
All platforms.
All platforms.
All platforms.
And shout out to our page because we hit over 100 downloads already.
Yay!
Yay!